would make it fun just to start fresh, including the fact that we're always getting new mods and new mechs in Battletech Advanced, and it's always fun to check out the new mechs from the position of an early start, fresh start, so you're not like, oh, there's a light. It's like, ooh, there's a new light that I haven't seen before and I could use for my lance or my company. So that's why we're doing a fresh start. Plus, it's always fun. So let's jump into it. We got a one skull straight up battle where we have to destroy weapon emplacements. Let's get into it.
Command interface initiated.
Watch for vines. We don't want to get tripped up.
Ooh, that's good advice. We don't want to get tripped up.
Commander.
Alright, so we got, looks like we got some mechs here, some vehicles, and then the weapons emplacements are way across the map. Visibility might be a little bit of a challenge here. Alright, so let's get our lighter mechs out scouting. Got a wasp there. Not exactly the most helpful
Commander?
of mechs to see. Thank you for the follow there. Really appreciate it. But we'll push forward here. Oh, the wasp isn't even that evasive, so we can
Targeting
get some
for an
hits
alpha
in here.
strike.
I hear you. On my way.
Alright, move up our blackjack. Got vision on the wasp or a pack rat. Alright, we'll take the shots on the wasp here.
Commencing alpha strike.
Some good hits on the wasp. Ooh. Ooh,
Armor
somebody
breach.
just hit our
Internal
Jenner
damage.
with something nasty. Let's see. This medium hover tank has got has a nasty AC on it. Oh, and our Icarus, darn it. They put our Icarus in the middle of the ocean, which means it's stuck there. So, fortunately, we're going to have to do a restart here. I'm not doing it because our Jenner took a hit. I simply can't start the mission in a situation where our Icarus can't actually be used. As much as I hate the Icarus, it still has some decent weapons on it. Incidentally, the Icarus was the second mech that was ever created. So early on in Battletech lore, there was the Mackie, which is a 100-ton mammoth. And then there's the Icarus, which was developed shortly after, which was basically the scout and support mech for the Mackies. Alright, let's see if this works better. Alright, I think it put me on rocks, so the question is, can I move my mechs from the rocks? Thanks for joining us. We've got a straight up battle set up here in our early restart of Battletech Advanced
Heading out.
with the 7.41 mod. Thank you for joining us. We're very early on in our career. Just started. This is probably our 4th drop in this new career, trying to explore all the new changes to the 7.41 update, including the fact that you now pay for ammo. It's not a significant factor. In speaking with Bloody Doves, who's the developer, one of the main developers for this mod, that's probably going to be ratcheted up in the near future. So there's a more significant pain point when it comes to ammunition usage.
Aye, aye.
Right now, it's not really a factor. It doesn't change how you use your weapons or how you set up your mechs, really. Alright, so we got a commando we can shoot at, and we got a locust we can shoot at. Alright, so we're going to definitely go for the commando here. Good hits there. Structure exposed on the commando already.
Target's taking a critical hit.
That's a good start.
Waiting on you,
The
Commander.
Jitter is really undervalued
What can I do for
as a light mech early on in the game.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Especially since it's one of the vanilla mechs that first comes out in the original Battletech. It was really a workhorse early on while you're gaining mediums and larges. Big fan of the Jenner. You know, obviously fire starters originally were king of the light mechs.
Yeah.
But Jenners really weren't that far down, because with a Jenner, if you take off the jump jets and
Understood. Moving.
put on extra armor, it's actually a pretty decent weapon system. Alright, we're going to say we're AC-10 here. We got one hit, not bad.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, so this is better than the last start because all of our mechs can actually get into the battle. We had to do a restart because one of my mechs was put in the middle of the ocean for reasons, I guess. Decent hits there. Thank you for joining us this morning. How are you doing on a Friday? Or at least it's a Friday morning for me. Feel free to say hi in the chat room. Let us know what you're up to.
On my way.
What you're
Double
going to
time.
do this weekend. Hopefully you have some plans that are enjoyable. Let's go ahead and do a sensor lock here on the commando. Might not do us any good. He's probably going to move right now.
Damage minimal.
Yeah, he's moving. Oh, but he went through a spore cloud, so that's good. Ouch. Hard hit there on our blackjack. That commando's got some teeth.
Commander?
Alright, let's actually push up our Jenner. And see if we can get some
On my
lucky
way.
shots
Double
in
time.
on this locust. Luckily the locust is not evasive, actually. Big
Give
mistake
him
on his
everything
part.
I've got.
Nice hits on that locust. Doesn't
Good,
take
critical
much. That's why a locust has to
I hear
stay evasive every single turn, or it's going to be bad news. Let's see if we can make this commando pay. Fortunately,
Affirmative.
it's highly evasive, so. No! Complete misses.
Hey, stay in the crosshairs.
Probably should have gone for melee there.
Orders.
I was being too cute.
On my way.
Oof. Hit my own blackjack there.
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Might end up regretting that. Let's try not to do that again.
All right, let's get down to it. Let's
Alright, got a couple hits on the commando. The commando's highly evasive right now. That's the challenge.
There's a line of work.
Ready to get it on.
Our commando. Let's go ahead and punch commando to commando.
Target.
Commando to commando boxing match here. missed, but we can shoot our weapons as a follow-up.
Reporting negative damage.
That's a thing now. That's another thing with the update to 7.41 is some of your weapons will now fire after melee, which makes melee a more viable
You got
option.
nothing. You hear me?
This commando's representing pretty good.
Awaiting orders.
Let's keep working on this locust with our Jenner. Again, he's not evasive, which he should be,
Let's see how you like this.
so this might finish off the locust. No, not quite.
That's gonna hurt.
If all those missiles had hit, maybe would have been
Waiting on you, Commander.
successful.
No sweat.
Alright, Blackjack went through the spore cloud here, so we gotta be careful.
Roger that. Firing on target. Receiving you.
Icarus. Alright, see, the Icarus could go in and punch,
Moving out. You gonna feel this?
and then shoot its weapons as well. Significant boost to melee damage when your weapons will fire as
On the
well.
clock. What do you want?
Alright, let's do this again. I'd really like to get rid of this commando
All right,
here.
let's get down to it. The cream of the crop will
Good
ride.
melee hits.
Well, I needed salvage.
Good missile
anyway.
hits there.
Ready for orders.
Let's do a kick. Was hoping you'd lose a leg there. But we still hit with our weapons.
Scored a critical.
Oh! Darn it. It did give me the warning. I just didn't think the commando was gonna self-destruct like that. Usually, it won't blow itself up on melee. But then again, I haven't played a lot of 7.41 yet,
Awaiting
so
orders.
that might be a lesson learned in 7.41 that if you're going for melee,
On my way. Double time.
either tick off those supplemental weapons or
Rear
just be
armor.
prepared for the loss of a mech. So, lesson learned there.
Can't go
Right.
down.
There goes the locust.
Good to go.
Go for a leg here. There's a leg on the commando and rejection. Now see if he'd hit the ground, I would have gotten more salvage. So kind of bad for me that he ejected there, but all right. So we've cleared out
On my way.
the mechs. Looks like we still have enemy vehicles to finish out.
What do you want?
And we lost a mech in the process, so it's already been a bit of a costly mission for us.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
But lessons learned.
All right, let's
You know,
get
am I
down
really going to spend the money to
Moving to position.
refit a commando? Probably not. It's probably not a good investment on my part.
On the move.
I'm a couple parts away from getting some better mechs, so hopefully we can get those parts and move forward. Okay, let's kinda,
Coordinates received.
Affirmative.
Alright, we got enemy contacts. Alright, we got some vehicles.
Standing by.
We now have to push through some vehicles here before we get to the enemy objective, which is fine. Hopefully we'll get some good component salvage here. So we got a J. Edgar.
Roger that.
Good weapon strikes there. Since we're on top of a hill, we're going to get a significant advantage
Commander,
in our accuracy. So,
double time. Waiting for orders.
Icarus, you're going to go the same way. Now that I know there's a path over that hill.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
It's going to take most of my lance a turn or two to get to the top of the hill
Positions
here.
at high speed.
This is where that commando would have come in handy with its large laser.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Okay, let's keep hitting this J Edgar here. Thank you for that follow, really appreciate it.
Waiting
Just a
for orders.
reminder, if you do follow our channel, you'll be entered into our monthly Funko Pop giveaway.
Moving fast.
Each and every month, we give away a Funko Pop to one lucky viewer. We will pay the shipping and handling. We just need your address and your name.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Yes, Commander.
And we will ship that Funko Pop off to you free of charge. Generally speaking, our Funko Pops are of the Marvel variety, so if you enjoy Marvel, if you enjoy Funko Pops, or if you just enjoy things that are free, definitely give us a follow. You'll be happy you did. Let's use a precision strike here on this Hetzer. It's got a lot of SRM6s. That Hetzer is actually pretty nasty. Nasty little surprise. We should try to take that Hetzer out at long range.
Commander.
Can keep our locust, our Jenner evasive. Always keep your lights evasive. The small change in accuracy is a small price to pay to keep your lights alive.
Commander? Sprinting.
Get our blackjack into this fight here. Can at least
Roger that.
AC2s. Okay, some good hits there.
Order.
Hetzers have pretty solid armor for this stage of the game, so it's gonna take a
Put the pedal down.
salvo or two to do serious damage to it.
Know who's dumb for having all the armor.
All right, Shadowhawk.
All right, let's get down to it.
keep working on that Hetzer. Let's do a precision strike here. Want to take this out before we're really getting close to those SRM6s. It's always fun in an early playthrough of career mode because, you know, vehicles are actually a bit of a challenge because
Here we go.
you don't have the firepower that you're going to have later on in the game.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
Especially with the lights.
Good to go. Moving fast.
Alright, let's see if we can
All
get
weapons
some
are
structural
go.
finally on this Hetzer. Not yet. That Hetzer is
Good to go.
armored up, which surprises me because it has a lot of SRMs on it.
You got it.
Something to keep in mind when later on, at some point this mod is going to include the option to have vehicles
Engaging target.
as playable. So a Hetzer with SRM6s
I'm on the clock.
looks like it would be a viable option for sure. Let's see if we can't do multi-target.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Alright, finally got some structural on that.
Well,
Uh-oh, here's a
maybe
problem.
it's
So, two vehicles are actually stuck underneath the ground. Luckily, that's an optional objective, is to destroy the support lance. That's an optional objective.
Aye, aye.
Alright. Let's actually do a kick
Moving
here
out.
on this
Attempting
J.
physical
Edgar?
attack.
vehicle destroyed.
Move her down. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, our blackjack has a rear shot at this Hetzer. Not a smart
Firing
decision,
everything I got.
Hetzer. Oh, but yet it
Commander.
survived.
Moving out.
Alright. This is a prime situation for a precision strike to make sure this AC-10 hits.
Putting one in the
There
fire.
we go. Hetzer destroyed. I don't think it got any shots off on us, actually.
Got him.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
See, these vehicles are under the ground.
Let's make some better
Unless they
decisions and
rematerialize on top of the ground, we're not going to be able to complete that part of the mission.
Standing by.
Hopefully that won't put us in a... We should be able to just evacuate. Oh wait. Oh wait, are those are turrets that are under the ground? I think. Alright, that is a problem. If those are turrets that are under the ground, we're not going to be able to complete this mission. Yeah, we're not going to be able to complete this mission because the turrets are underground. That's awful. So, unfortunately, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to load up the save before that mission. I hate to do it, but there's no way to complete that mission. And I actually did it once before off camera, and I had the same problem. So, there's just a buggy combination between that map and that mission that's not going to allow us to complete the mission. So we're going to have to bail out and take another mission. Sorry about that, guys. That's a problem with the mod. And not even the mod, just that particular combination of map plus mission is giving you a situation where some of the objectives are underground, which makes it impossible to target them. So it's not a viable mission. So we're gonna have to pick something else. Sorry, guys. All right, so we'll do this ordnance base capture mission. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry we got halfway through a mission, or 75% through a mission, and we weren't able to complete it, but that was clearly an issue with the mod. On the plus side is we got our commando back, so it has its use until we can get something better. You know, I hate to load saves. I do that very rarely, only if there's a problem with the mod or the map, which is the case there. So generally I like to just take the roll of the dice as it's given to us. If we lose, we lose. If we have damage, we have damage. You know, a mech company commander can't just hit load save. So I like to try to play this as true as we can.
Command interface initiated.
Where the hell are we? It doesn't matter. All right.
Push up to the
let's get
objective
down to
here.
Uh-huh. Consider it done.
Can our commando
Copy that.
get up that way? Don't think he can. Alright, our commando's gonna have to kind of circle around here. Not the best drop plan here.
All right, let's get down to it.
Moving to position.
Roger that.
Coordinates received.
All
Push
right,
towards the
let's get
objective.
down to it.
This might be a nice quick mission here.
Got it. Moving to position.
Move order confirmed.
On
Enemy
my way.
targets.
Orders.
Alright, let's get the commando back with the rest of the lance as quickly as possible. Technically, it's together with the company. Or you could call
Yes,
this a
Commander.
reinforced lance. Because there's 5. Which ironically would be a star for the
Affirmative.
clans. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, we got a Thor artillery vehicle. This is a nasty piece of work here. AC-10, rocket launcher 20, rocket launcher 20. So we need to take this thing out as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, it has a lot of armor, which is counterintuitive to what we think
can I
of
do for
most artillery, which historically, at least on planet Earth, heavy artillery does
Ready
not
for
have heavy armor,
Consider it done.
just because of the costs associated with it, and the theory that artillery should not be getting in the range of direct fire.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
This artillery piece in military vernacular is probably closer to what we call a howitzer which is designed to be towards the front lines as a direct fire weapon, versus an artillery piece which is designed to shoot up and over. A howitzer is designed to shoot directly at the target.
Awaiting orders.
Let's see if we can. Fortunately, now the danger zone here is this Thor artillery piece. We really need
Firing a
to
full salvo.
take it out here before it can use those one-time rocket launcher shots. It could do some serious damage. All right, we got another vehicle.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, let's put as
Pedal to
much
the metal.
firepower into this Thor as we can. It's even worth a precision strike.
No sweat.
Maybe we can hit some ammo.
Waiting for order.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it. One attitude.
Alright, now that Thor artillery vehicle is probably going to unleash hell on our Jenner. Alright, got some AC-2s on a vehicle over there, I believe. Yep. Right, that Thor artillery piece did not use its rocket launcher, which I thought it would do here. So we're kind of fortunate there. Still trying to get our commando caught up with the rest of the reinforced lance.
Aye, aye.
Let's try to stay at long range. Garrison was out on patrol and they're heading back. Okay, good. More salvage for me. Oh, come on. How many missiles do I
Got the
have to
angle.
turn off
Taking
here?
the shot.
We really need to take this artillery piece off the map before we're
I
dealing with
hear ya.
enemy mechs as well.
Going turbo.
Shouldn't be too hard to get rid of this vehicle before we get too heavily engaged with mechs. Let's do a precision strike again. It's going to be worth it because this Thor artillery piece has a lot of firepower, even though it's not using it right now. Right, there we go. Structure.
Another hit like
Exposed.
that. You're toast, Commander.
That increases the chances that we're going to hit something internally to cause this thing to blow up.
Roger that.
Oh, there we go. Case in point, vehicle destroyed. Good.
Report. One less vehicle.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Shadowhawk. Let's see if we can
Let's make some bad
get at that
decisions
other
at
vehicle
high speed.
before. Oh, we got two vehicles. We got one in the valley, two in the valley here.
I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Roger.
Standing by.
Actually, capture the objective. And see what we're up. Oh, we're up against a goblin with a large laser. Okay, that's not too much of a threat.
Affirmative.
But goblins have pretty good armor, so it could take a round or two for us to wear that thing down.
What can I do for you? Got it. Max speed, no shooting. Good to go.
I'm on the clock. What do you
Okay, so we got this goblin here. We also have a scorpion with MRM 20. Okay. That scorpion just became target number 1. That is a lot of firepower on a scorpion.
One attitude.
We want to hope that we can get an ammo explosion. Now the good thing about the scorpion having that much firepower is its armor is super thin. Alright, there's that AC-2 fire coming from another vehicle.
Waiting for orders.
Let's push in on the scorpion.
Let's move.
Really want to try to get rid of the scorpion before it can turn.
Firing a full salvo.
There we go, we hit some ammo.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Nice,
Commander?
nice. So if you look at the components, there was an Apollo component there, which is basically Artemis for MRM. So that's a new addition to the 7.41 mod, and it makes Bulldog. This Bulldog is technically the bigger threat here.
Target
Those
confirmed.
AC-2s. I thought we were going to get mechs here, but it looks like
I hear ya.
the Lance on patrol was just a vehicle Lance on
Going
patrol.
turbo.
Disappointing. Right. You want to shoot AC-2s at me? I'll shoot AC-2s at you, Bulldog.
What's up?
How do you like me now? Maybe a nice AC-10. Nice hit there. Oop, structural on the Bulldog.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Ooh, misfire on that AC-5. We'll hit some ammo. Nope. No luck. Ooh. Jenner's taking some hits there. Last thing we
Barely
need is
hit,
a
Commander.
mech that needs repairs.
Sensor trace.
Oh,
Looks
here-
like enemy reinforcements.
Here's the reinforcements. Okay. What do we got? We got a Hornet, Locust, a Crab, and a Stinger. Okay.
What's up, boss?
That Crab is some nice, sweet salvage.
Position confirmed.
Try to keep hitting this Bulldog while we can.
Affirmative.
Try to get that off the map
Awaiting orders.
before we're engaged with these enemies. Meantime, we can actually use our Jenner to kind of keep
On the move.
this new Lance busy for a round. Target the Crab, just to get their attention. Just to say, hey,
Target
welcome to the
locked.
party. We know you're there. Crab already has some structural
Waiting on you,
weakness.
Commander.
Again,
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
let's focus on this Bulldog here.
Firing everything I've got.
Oof. I was really hoping we'd hit some ammo there. Thank you for the follows, guys. In a minute after we complete this mission, I'll give you a full rundown on all of the follows. We'd like to announce each one of them.
Yeah.
It's the least we can do for people that support our channel. We really appreciate every follow we get. Actually get a precision strike in on the leg of this Crab.
Engage.
Oh, and we completely whiffed.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Shut him off.
Alright,
We
let's
gotta finish off that Bulldog before it can turn.
One attitude.
Good. follows this morning. Thank you guys.
Who brings a tank to a mech fight? All right, Capellans.
Damage minimal. Taking minimal damage. Reporting heavy damage. Internal structure damage.
Ah, I can see why people...
Yes, Commander. Aye, aye. Sweet.
Ooh, Hornet comes in for melee. Jenner's getting beat up here. That's alright. We're probably going to be traveling after this mission anyways, so it's not too big of a deal if we have some minor repairs. What can we do? We want to keep this Jenner in the fight, but we gotta keep it evasive.
Confirmed.
And keep
We'll go.
focusing on that king crab.
I hear ya.
Let's see if we can
Commencing
just get
Alpha
rid of this
Strike.
goblin here.
Yeah, critical hit.
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
Yes, Commander.
Icarus, let's move up.
As now.
The Icarus is basically just a AC weapons platform when you think about it. So let's keep working on the crab, keep shooting for the leg, and of course we keep missing. How do we do a precision strike twice with 80% chance of hitting and we miss
All right,
both
let's
times?
get down to it.
Let's see if we can just finish off this goblin here. No.
Now who's dumb for having... Ah, I can see why people...
Good to go.
Okay, let's see. Keep hitting this
Copy that.
goblin. And Hornet's going after our commando.
Losing lots of armor.
You're fine. You lost 1 pip of armor. Don't tell me you're losing quote-unquote lots of armor. Oh, Locust goes in for melee. Okay. Oh, and see, that was a charge.
Awaiting
So
order.
the Locust went for a charge, which is where you run full speed at the enemy,
Roger
and
that.
there's a significant chance of damage to yourself. That's why I hardly ever do a charge. It's usually not worth the damage that you're going to take.
Got the angle.
Crab in
Taking
the
the
rear.
top.
What can I do for you?
Alright, this blackjack's got to finish off this
No need to tell me twice.
goblin here. No reason that it won't.
All weapons are go.
Except, yeah, there it goes. I was going to be frustrated if it didn't go down there. Oof. Hard hit on our commando.
Getting my ass kicked. Yeah? What can I do you for?
Icarus, let's actually go in for a punch
You gonna feel this?
on the Locust. Simply because when a light gets in within melee range, ouch, our commando's in trouble.
Where's all my armor?
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Shadowhawk, you need to do some tanking
All
here.
right, let's get down to it.
We have a precision strike available. Let's go for a leg on the crab.
Well, I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
The commando needs a round off. Let's get him sprinted where he can cool off and brace. Alright, what's the Locust going to do here? They want to gang up on our Shadowhawk, which is actually the best situation right now.
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
Yep, still trying to get our commando.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
Standing by.
Alright, Jenner. What do we want you to do? Don't want you to
Here we go.
destroy the crab, because I want to pick it apart. So what if you go after the rear of this stinger here?
Rear armor it is.
Nice. Nice hits on the rear of that stinger.
Scored a critical hit.
It does not have a lot of armor, especially the lamb version. It should be jumping each time it moves.
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
Waiting
If
on
you're
you,
not
Commander.
jumping a lamb each time you move it, you're really not using it correctly.
You betcha.
Blackjack. Keep peppering that crab.
Something I can do.
This hornet has like no evasiveness. So if I get in its rear and I hit it with this AC-10, and of course I missed. Alright, still did a fair amount of damage there.
Oh, nice hit on that one. Nice hit.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it.
Let's keep working on the
One
crab.
attitude.
Ooh. Structure exposed on our blackjack. Yeah, definitely going to be a good time for us to travel here. We're going to have some repairs to make. Can we? Yes. Can we take out this leg on the crab? That would be nice. Oh, not enough. Not enough.
Solid connection on that
So
one.
close. That leg is hanging on by a thread. Shadowhawk's hanging in there.
Commander?
Alright.
Roger that.
Jenner, let's hit the stinger again.
Firing at enemies.
We definitely want to team up on our Shadowhawk here. which
Waiting
is-
for orders.
It's fine. Alright, let's push back with our Blackjack a little bit, give it some distance. We're gonna have to hope we get lucky
Right,
with some
Commander.
shots here. Okay, got a couple hits in on the crab.
AC-2 magazines are empty. Receiving you. On my
Let's
way.
get our Icarus in. This should be it for the stinger here.
Locked on.
This is the stinger. That was about as bad as he could play a lamb. AI just does not do a good job with lambs at all.
Alright, let's
Shadowhawk
get
back.
down to it.
I'm not going to be able to shoot everything here, but we can get some good shots in here. Let's actually do a precision strike here on the Hornet.
Line this up.
Good hits there. Ouch. Alright. We're definitely going to have some repairs after
I'm
this
losing
mission.
weapon
That's for
systems.
sure.
Standing by.
We're still okay though.
On my way.
Keep
Double
our
time.
commando evasive here.
Engaging.
Aye, aye.
Alright, Jenner.
On the move.
Can't get lucky on the focus here. Nope, no dice.
Crap. No joy.
Okay, no joy.
Now who's dumb for having
Commander? On my
Let's
way.
keep our Blackjack at range. Keep working on the crab here.
Affirmative. Orders. Coordinates received.
Do some more damage to this locust here. Alright, crab wants to go after the commando. So why we have to keep the commando evasive at all times now.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Let's keep working on the Hornet
Alright,
here.
let's get down to it.
Just trying to get rid of a mech here. Focus on the crab.
Ah, I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Alright, commando, let's keep evasive.
Full speed, no target.
And we'll keep working on that crab.
Copy that.
Alright, both of the crab's legs
Critical hit,
are
Commander.
about to come off. I believe.
Now who's dumb for having dumb for having all the armor.
Awaiting orders. On the move. Target lock on enemy's rear. Target's taking a critical hit.
Good to go.
Let's see if we can actually finish off these mechs up on top of the hill so we can focus in on that crab.
Critical hit.
Good hits there.
Right here. Position confirmed.
Icarus. Alright, let's see if we can finish off this locust.
Giving them everything I've got.
There we go. So now we can just focus in on this crab. Looks like it's coming in for melee. It's actually...
Losing lots of armor.
Oh! It destroyed its own leg. Again, that was a charge. So since both of its legs were already significantly damaged by going in with a charge, it destroyed one of its legs. It did much more damage to us than it did to my Icarus. Oh, don't get me wrong, the Icarus needs some repairs now, but we should be able to pick off this leg. Those legs destroyed. Good.
I'm legally obligated to inform you I'm paid per kill.
Alright, depot is ours. Okay. So good news is
Successful.
we're probably going to travel. We're going to travel now. So it really doesn't matter that we suffered some damage. Sure, we're going to have to do some repairs here. We got a decent payout here. Everything needs repairs except for the Shadowhawk. Okay, but we are getting 2 crab parts. At least. Is there an Apollo here? If there was an Apollo, I would oh, here's the Apollo here. You know what? I'm going to put the crab part back. And I'm going to take the Apollo. Because the Apollo makes MRMs so much more effective. So let's take the Apollo. So we got a Hornet part, a crab part, AMS, MRM 20, which is also really good. The Apollo, double heat sink, not bad salvage at this point in the game. I would like to have gotten more crab parts out of that, but the Apollo is worth it, and you'll see why. Tricky part now is we're going to have to make some significant repairs, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to need to do some mech repairs. I am aware, but we got some new toys to play with. So let's go to the store. Okay, so what we're going to do is get rid of stuff I'm probably never going to use. AC2s. Anything else here that we're not going to use? I don't think I need 12 machine guns. Let's actually just sell those. Gotta put a tag on our mechs. You know, and it's going to be a while before I can use a Thunderbolt launcher. Slave is nice. I probably don't need all these jump jets. Okay, and that's it. So now let's go to the store. You can buy a mongoose. No, thank you. What I'm looking for is ammo. Is there Apollo ammo available? No, there's not. Don't think there's Apollo ammo. Nope. Okay. I was hoping there would be some Apollo ammo so we could do some fun things, but there's not. So let's start with our refits here. So now that we have an MRM-20 available, we're going to take off these SRMs. Do I have MRM ammo? No. Do we have any MRM ammo in the store? Even regular MRMs? No, we don't. Okay. Alright, so we can't really do anything to our Shadowhawk yet, unfortunately. So let's back out of that. Let's look at the Jenner. It's going to be a straight up repair. Replace those medium lasers. 8 days. Ouch.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Blackjack will be 1 day. Icarus will be 2 days. Commando is just a quick repair, 4 days.
Log and note.
Alright, so
That's feature hard.
let's shouldn't really matter because all of these repairs will be done before we get to our next location. Do we have anything we can put together? No, we do not. Alright, let's double check in engineering before we go anywhere. We can do yes, we can do the Mech Bay 2 repair. It's expensive, but we kind of need it.
Alright, I'll get the team on it right away.
So we're going to do that. Alright. Let's go into the barracks. We should have some
Waiting on you, Commander.
points we can use. Yeah, I like multi-target more than I like battle board. The problem with the active buffs is they only
Yes, Commander.
are good for a couple turns and they have a huge
I'm here.
cooldown where
Orders.
take bulwark there. Whereas the traditional options really
Training confirmed.
are passive and they last
Good to go.
round after round after round. So we need, alright. What do we want to do with Saber Wolf? I think we're going to keep Saberwolf primarily as a gunner.
Training complete.
Yep.
Receiving you.
Awaiting orders.
Sketchy, we better bump up your guts.
Mech warrior training complete.
I'm receiving you.
Same thing with Darius here.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Okay, our Darius is a horrible pilot. So let's go to navigation. We need to travel. All right, so we have a travel contract that will take us to a 2-star planet. Are we ready for that? You know what? We're not going to get better unless we take some chances. So let's actually do that. Plus, we have a training mission, which will pay us 300,000 sea
By your
bills,
command.
which will basically pay for our travel and our mech bay. Almost. All right, we get some pilots back, which is very nice. Alright, even before you arrive at the morning briefing, huh. 5,000, we release XO from his contract. Combining to the barracks. We're gonna build temporary quarters.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
All of our repairs are complete. Is there anything we can do on this Shadowhawk now that we have some time in the mech bay? Got those SRM2s. Do I do streak ammo? Let's see. I do have streak ammo. Alright, let's take up the SRM4. That won't work. Put an SRM6. And SRM2. Okay, that gives us a little bit more firepower. Do that.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Just a minor tweak.
Job's done, Commander.
Okay, we now have the second mech bay.
Completed those upgrades.
That's nice. Alright, so I need an engineering job that won't cost us too much money. Because we are running low on funds here. Everything's expensive. Alright, we'll go with the automation and hope for the best.
But we'll get it done.
Fortunately, we will get some missions in before we have to pay our bills. Alright, so before we... check some. No, we can't switch out components. It's going to take too long. So let's go to the. Let's go to the hiring hall. See if there's someone worth hiring. Flatline was actually pretty good. Flatline is a pretty nice improvement. Tex is available.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Okay. So who do we have that we don't really use right now?
What can I do for you?
I think Freak Show can be let go. And you know what? I think we can let Darius go too. Yeah, so let's dismiss Freak Show here. And we're going to fire Darius.
Order.
If only we could fire him completely. Confirm. Probably should have taken the 5,000 to fire him earlier. Alright, so let's go back to the hiring hall. We're going to hire Flatline.
New mech warriors available.
And we are absolutely going to hire Tex.
New mech warriors available.
Alright, that's a significant upgrade in our mech warriors. Plus we get Tex, which is one of my favorite characters. Alright, so we have this live fire exercise, which is basically just a training exercise. Let's actually throw Tex in here in the Jenner. We want to level him up. And we're good. Now this is a new addition to 7.41. Basically, it's a training mission where you don't get salvage, but you get a nice chunk of civils. And any repairs or destroyed mechs will completely be replaced after this mission. So it's intended to be a training mission. Unfortunately, it showed up after we switched planets, so we couldn't really use it as it's intended as a training mission. Our mission will be to free a group of prisoners. Locals will be playing the part of the OPFOR for the garrison. Stick to the high ground and keep moving if you can, but don't forget to protect those transports. So this is a convoy mission.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, we got urban mechs.
Damn. And I forgot my beach chair.
Alright, so let's push forward. Now for this mission,
All right, let's
you
get
do
down.
not get salvage, so this is all about just destroying the enemy quick and easy. You don't have to worry about picking the enemy
All right,
apart.
let's get down to it.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Alright, my commando is literally stuck on a rock. Alright, that sucks.
Got something you want done?
Well, let's see if we can play through it anyways. LRM-15. Oh, they both have the same thing, so we'll just go after the closest target.
I hear ya.
Okay, we'll go for that Irby.
Is that it? I'm barely scratched. Right here. Waiting for orders. Double time. Let's go. Fire.
Ooh, nice hit on that Irby there.
That is something good.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it.
Let's keep hitting this Irby that
One at
we've got some damage to.
well, I needed salvage anyways.
Huh. So the Irby with the LRM-15 is not that bad a weapon system.
Now who's done for it?
It gives the Irby a pretty good punch at long range. Yeah, our Commando is still stuck on a rock. Use a precision strike just so we can get something out of this shot.
It's go time.
There we go. There goes the LRM-15s off of that Irby.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
That Irby has no weapons in, I believe.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Jenner. Let's get into the rear of this Irby.
Oh no, that's a cute sight picture.
Waiting on you, Commander. Take this. Commander. Location confirmed. I copy.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it. One at a time.
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
Oh, our convoy has begun.
Good to go.
Oops, consequences.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Jenner's gonna have to push up to stay with the convoy.
Oh, now that's a big picture. Sometimes failing is important. However, this will mostly be painful.
I hear ya.
Alright, everybody else is gonna have to push up so we
Moving
can
out.
stay up with the convoy.
Commencing Alpha Strike. What's up, Commander?
Alright, same thing, we're gonna have to push up.
On my way. Double time.
Irby's
Lock
got
on.
no weapons, but we might as well just
Critical hit.
try to finish it off. I don't know why that didn't destroy that Irby.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Keep pushing up. Stay with the convoy.
One adjustment out.
Waiting for orders.
Our commando's stuck on the rock still.
Firing
Keep
on
working on this Irby in the valley.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Jenner, you need to push forward.
Let's make some bad
These enemy
decisions.
vehicles busy. We got a bulldog. And we're already dealing with heat problems.
Let's see if we can find this.
Good.
do for you?
Blackjack, you need to push forward.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Do precision strike. Kirby.
Wet.
Was hoping to finish that Irby off
Another
there.
hit like that, and you're toast.
Yes, Commander.
Icarus, you need to sprint.
Let's move.
Take shots at this Irby
Target
again.
acquired.
Hopefully we can- No. I was hoping to hit that center torso enough to finish him off. Thanks everybody for joining us. We're early in a playthrough of Career with the update of the 7.41 version of Battletech Advanced. We are doing a fresh start. Maybe we'll get lucky and finish off this Irby here. Not quite.
Well, I needed salvage.
This is a convoy mission for those of you that are joining us. It's also a training mission, so any damage that takes place is going to be refunded by our employers. And the mechs are instantly going to be repaired. Not sure how that happens. I guess theoretically our employers could bring us into their mech bay and do instant repairs. Trying to push the convoy through. It's got sizable enemy force after it. A bunch of Irbies and a bunch of vehicles we have to deal with.
Standing by. Engaging the target.
Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Wow, we are getting lots of follows this morning. Again, we really appreciate every follow, each and every follow.
Let's make some bad
Jenner.
decisions at high speed.
Nice if we could finish off this. Targeted the wrong bulldog. Darn it. But it was the bulldog that gave it its rear profile, so it was probably still the right shot. Irby with the LRM-15 is actually not a bad weapons platform, especially if you have a few of them. Because as you can see, it's really doing a real number on my Shadowhawk here.
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
Oh, knockdown. Oh.
I hear ya. Going turbo.
Got a precision strike in on that LRM launcher.
Special delivery.
Ready for order.
Don't necessarily have to destroy these Urbies as much as you have to
Position confirmed.
disarm them. We got a shot at that bulldog up ahead. Let's
Got
get that. No luck. At least on the AC. Ooh,
I'm on the clock.
there's a Gauss rifle on the field. I did not notice that before. Of course, that vehicle hasn't shot before. So that probably becomes our
Some
priority here,
precisions at high speed.
is to get this Gauss rifle off the field. But the hit percentage is lousy, so this round we're going Bulldog. There goes the Bulldog. Good.
Who brings a tank to a mech fight? All right, Capellans.
Ready to get it on.
Our commando's still stuck on this rock outcropping here, which is very frustrating. So if we can do precision strike here. Just try to finish off this
Locking on target.
Kirby. Oh, no luck.
Failed to connect.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Jenner. Let's work on
Make
this
some
Bulldog.
precisions at high speed. Oh, now that's a sight picture.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, Blackjack, let's push forward. Put some rounds into that. Bulldog
Time
with the
to
Gauss
die.
rifle.
Something I can do.
Okay, Chris, let's push
Hey,
forward.
let's see what this baby can do.
Alright, the Bulldog with the Gauss rifle is still our primary target here. It's the biggest threat to the convoy.
Got nothing. You hear me?
I'm on the clock. What do you want? want?
Shadowhawk, push
All right,
forward.
let's get down to it.
And again, biggest threat to a combo is Bulldog with the Gauss rifle, so we'll focus on that. Ooh, Gauss rifle strike on our Shadowhawk.
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
Just again reinforces how dangerous that Bulldog with the Gauss rifle can be.
What's up, boss? Affirmative.
Would really help if our commando was not stuck on a rock.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Let's see if yeah. So our Jenner can hopefully hit this Bulldog with the Gauss rifle. Just working down its overall armor. Ooh, are we gonna get another knockdown on the Shadowhawk?
Who's dumb?
We are.
That one hit me right in the feels. No,
Pilot
I can see
injury.
what they actually hit me.
Again, those LRMs on that Herbie, if you have a couple of them, they do just enough damage to cause knockdowns. So
I'm showing minor
it's
damage.
actually a pretty good build for an Herbie.
What can I do for you? Pedal to the metal.
Last thing we want is that Gauss rifle to shoot at our Shadowhawk while it's stuck on the ground. So can we finish off this Bulldog?
Tell me what to shoot.
No, not quite.
Want some more? Huh?
Good to go.
Alright, Icarus, you're gonna have to finish off that Bulldog before you get some serious damage here.
Roger
There
that.
we go, good.
Vehicle trashed.
Ooh, nice hits on that Bulldog. Oh, that other Bulldog also has a Gauss rifle. Oh boy. And we got a knockdown on our Jenner.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Okay, second time's the chance.
Do a kick on that Bulldog.
All right, let's get down to it. The cream of the crop will rise to the top. see why people enjoy this line of work.
Ouch. All these bulldogs have Gauss rifles.
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
They just didn't use them the first round. For some reason.
Got the drop on you, pal. Not sorry.
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, blackjack. Some guns off the field, hopefully.
Orders? On the move.
Kick on that bulldog. Followed up by an AC shot. Very nice.
Report critical hit.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Okay, second time's the chance.
Kick on this bulldog again.
The cream of the crop will rise to the top. Sometimes failing will mostly be painful.
There we go. There goes the bulldog.
Who brings a tank to a
Alright,
mag
since
fight?
that gives us one bulldog left. Maybe our
I'm on the
convoy
clock.
would finish it off. Nope. See if we can finish it off with our
Let's get
Shadowhawk.
down to it.
Biggest threat here, so let's do what we can to finish this bulldog off. There we go, hit some ammo.
Who brings a tank to a mag fight? All right.
Now we can clean up these herbies, hopefully.
I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Get our commando stuck on a rock. Let's go for a rear shot on
Locked
this
on. Good
herby.
armor.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, let's do a kick on this
All
herby
right,
with our
let's get
Jenner.
down to it. The cream of the crop will
Goes
rise.
a leg on the herby.
Well, who needed so many?
And knock down.
do for you?
Time for a nice curb stomp. Make sure we don't overheat.
No need to tell me twice. This is gonna be good. Yeah, critical hit.
That Irby should be incapacitated now.
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
Yeah? What can I do you for?
No, that Irby should be incapacitated. Let's go ahead and
Speeder in
curb
the
stomp it again.
Locked on for physical attack.
There goes the Irby.
Hostile eliminated.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it.
Yes, Commander. That's right. I'm on your tail. Missed.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Let's actually send text to get the convoy where it needs to be. Alright, at least we got our front armor facing those Irbies now. Thanks everybody
I hear
for
ya.
joining us. We're finishing off
Moving
the
to
training mission for Battletech Advanced. We just started a fresh playthrough. This training mission was added on with the update, and the logic for it is that it gives you an opportunity to just get used to the game if you're brand new.
Got it.
There goes the birdie.
Gotcha.
The benefit for us is we get 300,000 sea bills if we complete this mission. But you don't get any salvage
Yeah.
with this mission.
Piece of cake.
Alright, we're just finishing off the enemy Irbies, which are the training targets. And this is also an escort mission, so we have one of our mechs,
I'm on the clock.
Jenner, focused on escorting the convoy, while the rest of us
Let's
engage
make
the
some bad
Irbies here.
decisions at high speed.
How's an Irby that evasive? That's what I want to know.
Commander.
And one of our commandos is stuck on a rock here. So,
I copy.
oh, lucky shot there. Very lucky shot.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Jenner. Let's try to get this other part of the convoy going where it's supposed to be going.
Speed. Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
What can I do for you?
Let's do precision strike here. Center torso.
Right, Commander.
Don't care about salvage on these Irbies because we don't get any
AC-2
salvage out of
magazines
this.
are empty.
Receiving it. Oh, you want some of this? Oh, nice hit on that one. Nice hit. AC.
You're in position, Commander. Hold your ground until the package is on its way.